Adolf Eberle, 1852 to 1929, a master of light and silence. Adolf Eberle, a 19th century German painter, emerged as a quiet yet profound voice in the world of European art, known for his tranquil landscapes, intimate genre scenes, and deeply introspective portraits. Born in the quaint town of Esslingen am Neckar in southern Germany in 1852, Eberly's early life was shaped by the pastoral beauty of the Swabian countryside and the shifting cultural tides of post-Napoleonic Europe. From a young age, Eberly showed a fascination with nature and its subtle moods. His father, a Lutheran pastor, encouraged intellectual pursuits, while his mother, a skilled embroiderer, introduced him to the patience and precision of artistic labor. Though his family initially expected him to enter theology or law, Eberly's passion for drawing proved too strong to ignore. At age 17, he enrolled in the Kunstschule Stuttgart, where he received rigorous training in classical draftsmanship and composition. In 1872, seeking broader horizons, Eberly moved to Munich to study at the prestigious Academy of Fine Arts. There, under the mentorship of Karl Theodor von Piloty and Wilhelm von Diaz, he absorbed the stylistic tendencies of the Munich school, particularly its emphasis on realism, dramatic lighting, and narrative detail. However, Eberly remained an independent thinker. Rather than immersing himself in large historical canvases like many of his peers, he preferred small-scale works imbued with emotional nuance and quiet symbolism. The 1880s marked a significant turning point in Eberly's artistic evolution. A journey through France exposed him to the Barbizon school and the burgeoning Impressionist movement. While Eberly never fully adopted the broken brushwork or bright palette of the French Impressionists, he absorbed their sensitivity to light, atmosphere, and fleeting moments. These influences began to emerge in his mature works, which often depicted rural scenes bathed in soft morning or dusky twilight, rendered with delicate brushwork and a muted, earthy palette. Among Eberly's most admired works are his series of paintings from the Bavarian Alps and Lake Constance, where he spent several summers painting en plein air. These landscapes, such as Morning Silence by the Lake, 1891, and Fog over Oberstdorf, 1894, are characterized by their meditative stillness and poetic handling of light. Viewers and critics alike praised Eberly's ability to evoke atmosphere with minimal means: a quiet pond, a slant of light on a barn roof, the shadow of a figure lost in thought. Eberly was not limited to landscape alone. His genre scenes, often depicting solitary individuals, farmers, scholars, women in contemplation, reflected a deep psychological insight. Unlike the sentimentalism common in many late 19th century domestic scenes, Eberly's portraits conveyed a sense of emotional restraint and inner complexity. Works like The Letter, 1897, and Old Carpenter at Rest, 1902, reveal an artist attuned to the silent dramas of everyday life. Throughout his career, Eberly maintained a modest public presence. He rarely exhibited outside of Germany, and he declined invitations to teach at art academies in Berlin and Vienna. Yet, his work found its way into private collections across Europe, and he earned quiet admiration from fellow artists and discerning patrons. He exhibited regularly at the Munich Glaspalast and won several medals for his contributions, though he never sought fame. In 1905, following the death of his wife Anna, his lifelong muse and frequent model, Eberly entered a period of seclusion. He moved to a small house near Lindau, on the shores of Lake Constance, where he lived and painted for the rest of his life. During these later years, his work grew increasingly